Hi, this is Mirat Al-Sukkari, and today's video is about a limiting belief that stops a lot of people from making money. And it says, people like us don't know how to make money. If you have that belief, then it will be really tough for you to have wealth, to create wealth in your life. So what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to rate how much that is true for you. So I want you to just take a deep breath and just say, well, people like us don't know how to make money. And maybe you remember who said it. Maybe it's your father, maybe it's your mother, maybe it's your grandparent. Somebody told you that long ago. And it's just a belief. So once you release that belief, you will be able to create money and wealth in your life. So how much is that true for you? People like us don't know how to make money. 0 to 10, 0 is not true at all. 10, it really is true. I haven't got a clue. Nobody in our family ever made money. In fact, people like us don't know how to make money, and that would be a 10. Okay, so we've got the rating. Let's tap. Tapping is a mind-body tool. It releases those beliefs from the body. It changes the way you behave and think about money, and you start to be able to create money in your life. So let's start with that. People like us don't know how to make money. You just use 2 fingers and just follow me. If you're not familiar with tapping, if you'd like to know more about tapping, go to my other videos, go to my website, miratalsukkari.com. People like us don't know how to make money. I don't know how to make money. How would I? Nobody in my family has ever been rich. We've all struggled. My parents have struggled, my relatives struggle, my grandparents struggled. How in the world am I gonna be able to know how to make money? It's not for people like us. You need to have some special skills to have money. There's some kind of knowledge that I don't know, that I don't own, in order to have money. People like us don't know how to make money. Let's take a deep breath and just check in what's happening. And then you keep tapping that until it feels like, well, not really, maybe not. Maybe you remember someone in the family that does make money or has money. Or maybe you'll think, well, I did have money at one time, or why not me? Whatever. If not, you just keep tapping all this, what we call negative belief, until it gets down to at least a 5, where it's no longer 100% true. And then let's try this. Maybe I could make money. Maybe I know something about making money. Maybe I could learn. Maybe I could learn. Maybe I could read a book or take a course to understand money more. Because there are a lot of people out there that actually taught themselves how to make money. There are a lot of people who came from very limited income families, and they made money. So how did they figure it out? Maybe I could figure it out too. I choose to learn how to make money. If there's a science or an art to making money, I choose to learn that. I choose to be open to the fact that I could learn how to make money. I choose to be open to learning how to make money. I choose to be open to letting money flow in. I choose to be open to believing I could have money. I choose to be open. I choose to be open. And you can choose a percent even if you're afraid to be 100%. 20% open. 30% open to saying, yeah, I could learn how to make money. I choose to learn how to make money. So you choose words like that and you keep doing it. You may need to tap this for a week, maybe a month, maybe 40 days. I don't know. Until when you breathe, you feel like, hey, I could do it. Why not? Others have done it. Or it feels like, that's not true. There was an uncle who was rich. There was so-and-so rich. And anyway, I can learn it because there's so many people who learned it before. And then that's when you can start manifesting money. Opportunities will show up. People will show up. Ideas will come into your mind, and you won't refute them very quickly because now you're open to believing you can have more money. If you want to know more about how to manifest money, how to manifest wealth in your life, follow the Queen of Manifestation, which is me. So you can follow me on YouTube. Please subscribe because there's lots of videos on this. And also on my website, where I will, if you just sign up for my email, you will be up to date on all the videos, all the courses, all the information, and all the tips I will be sharing on how to manifest money easily into your life. with ease, without having to work harder, by just doing the inner work. We're going to be doing the inner work. See you on the next video.